Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And today we are still somewhat entertained by the family photo, alleged family photo in that holiday card that many people say was put together in a matter of 10 minutes on Canva. So after tarot on the tarot table for this one, after tarot is my breakup and makeup tarot, state of the relationship kind of a thing. I want to look at this marriage, but the thing I want to look at now, because I got strong vibes yesterday that the holiday snap was a result of possibly a breakup. I want to know why they're still together, technically together. We don't see them together. Why they haven't officially split. Is it because of all the I told you so's that might come their way, especially Harry's way from Prince William? I used to think it was the brand because the marriage has given me as a tarot reader toxic vibes for years. But it was always brand. It was the Parkle brand, the Sussex brand. That's why they stayed together. There is no Sussex brand now. That in the past few months has died. So there is no excuse from that point of view. So the only little thing, a little voice in my mind is because maybe, I'm speculating, they have so much dirt on each other that one of them can't easily slink away without the other one reeling them back in. So that's what we're looking at today, and I'm calling it a very un-PC term. I hope you aren't terribly offended. If you are, I apologize, but I'm calling this the Megxican standoff. So after tarot on the tarot table, I'm going to do a compare and contrast reading. Harry on the left, Meghan on the right. We're going to look at their view of the marriage, why they haven't left, and then what dirt. If my little theory, I'm testing my own theory, my own speculation. Does Harry have dirt on Meghan? That means she can't slink away. And does Meghan have dirt on Harry? That means he can't slink away. There is, of course, the 10-year theory that a lot of people subscribe to, that if Meghan can hang on for 10 years in California, she gets shed loads of money. That's a well-worn theory. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know anything about Californian divorce law. But that's there as well. It might show up, of course, in this reading. And I know people get offended sometimes when I read on divorce. But you know what? Sometimes relationships just have to be ended. Toxic relationships, even when there are children around, can be, in my opinion, better for the children if you have the right support, the right attitude, and yeah, it can work. Many people have gone down that road successfully. So that's my take on the thing. Let's remind you one more shuffle that this is tarot and it's for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion. It's all speculation, and I just read energy here. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below. So let's see what's going on. And that's the situation. Harry on the left. Attitude to marriage right now. Why he hasn't left, assuming he wants to leave, and we are for hypothetical reasons. Dirt, possible dirt on Madame, and then the outcome. Who is going to be the one that makes the first move? Looking like Harry at the moment. Here we've got a very interesting underlying energy. It's a big money card. When I was talking about the 10 years, that card was in my mind. It is literally 10 years, the 10 of Pentacles. 10 years. That maybe, just maybe, because we need to be hang around for 10 years to get all that lovely lolly. Well, we won't get divorced, not if she can help it. She looks like she's clinging on for grim death, Madame, with that claw, and doing her absolute best to portray them as happily married still. And he, of course, in New York, ridiculed the notion that they were getting divorced. but didn't really say that they weren't getting divorced, if you know what I mean. Really called the rumors, the rumor mongers. Anyway, 10 of Pentacles, underlying energy, fascinating. It's a royal family card. It's maximum money card as well, and it is also 10 long years. So, situation we are dealing with today, we have the Magician, and we have the Magician in reverse. Trickster energy when the Magician is in reverse. Don't believe the evidence of your own eyes. Interesting, don't you think? You're being gamed, you're being played, you're being gaslit when you see the Magician in reverse. And it's all spin, it's all PR, it's all rubbish. And it's also, interestingly, people who aren't really able, and another angle of this card, shall we say, people who aren't really able to manifest what they thought they were going to manifest or hoped that they would be able to manifest. So there we have it. And let's look at Harry now. Harry's attitude to the marriage. Is he in? Is he out? King of Swords in reverse, divorce lawyer. Absolutely. Very much a lawyer energy, the King of Swords, judges, finance people, those kinds of people you go to for advice, for guidance about what to do when a marriage breaks down and you've got tons of money and you're the prince of the realm and you want out. King of Swords in reverse. He's over it. He's absolutely over it. This is me doing an energy reading, of course, and expressing my opinion. But it tells me that papers might secretly have been drawn up, documents. He might have done the necessary sort of preliminary work to actually get this thing rolling. The cards in reverse can mean delayed activation. It could be just biding his time. And there were rumors a while ago that he had been talking to lawyers. He had actually had divorce papers drawn up, filed even. There was speculation about that, lots of people saying that they were looking, they'd heard rumors and they were looking through court filings to see, but there was nothing. That is the King of Swords in reverse for me. That's Harry. Where's Meghan in this marriage? Oh, it's over, but she's not going to admit it's over. 10 of Swords. That's over, over, over. It's in reverse, trying to resist being chucked into a ditch. There she is. It's really over. She's the one on the receiving end of the energy. He's the one who seems to be prepared really to go at a minute's notice when the time is right. Maybe it's after Invictus Games. Get that out the way. She is the one who really faces absolute ruin if this marriage goes south. Because the 10 of Swords is the end. Betrayal, bitterness, ruin, dark night of the soul, all of that stuff, and it's in reverse. She's trying to prevent it. She's trying to resist being thrown away. It's very vivid energy in this after tarot, the 10 of Swords, of that let's not get too graphic. You can figure it out for yourselves. Okay, so why hasn't Harry actually moved forward with what, for me, again, I have to say it's my personal opinion and based on countless readings that I have done over the past few months, or past many months and years, let's say that rather. My view is that it's really the momentum is with him. He's the one who really wants out. Showing up here again in this reading, consistent narrative in the cards for me as a tarot reader. Why hasn't he made the move? What's going on? Ace of Wands. He wants to set up his new life first. He might even, and this is a terrible thing to say, but I'm going to say it, it's in the energy, he might even want to have his next partner, shall we say. I'm trying to find a clean and polite word. His next partner in all ready to go. Because Ace of Wands is a new, passionate affair. And it's also a new dynamic energy in your life, new initiatives. And we've seen him very clearly these past few months pivot away from Bran Sussex, away from Meghan, to Harry, to humanitarian Harry, statesman Harry, reviving all his old charities, expressing interest in things that he had shown no interest in for years, apart from the odd polo game. And he is, it's calculated. There's a sense that I'm getting, my personal opinion, and if I'm doing him an injustice, I apologize most sincerely. But it's my opinion that he's getting his ducks in a row. He needs to have launched himself on his own and have boosted his popularity, boosted his ego, reinvented himself, possibly also with a woman in waiting. We assume she's a woman, and ready also to launch that new a new relationship. So Meghan, why hasn't she left? Bearing in mind we have the 10 Pentacles there on the table. Why hasn't she left? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's about the money. It's a money card, so it's obviously about the money, Queen of Pentacles. And it's in reverse. She has not been able to establish herself as an independent woman. How very interesting for the so-called feminist who's always banging on about women's rights, and how she, at the age of 11, wrote a letter and managed to change the course of advertising. Not really. But that's the tale she likes to tell. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's not successful. It's giving me 9 of Pentacles vibes, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's good at business, solid. This is her Martha Stewart, Gwyneth Paltrow makeover. This is American Riviera Orchard. It's all there in this card. And she hasn't been able to achieve that goal. I think this was her only goal when she married into the royal family. I don't think it's my personal opinion, I don't believe that she intended to stay in the royal family and walk behind William and Catherine forever and bow and scrape and be sent to rainy places on Tuesday afternoons to shake hands and cut ribbons and all of that stuff. I don't think she saw that as her future. She saw herself as establishing a billion-dollar brand, very Gwyneth Paltrow, very influencery. I don't think she wants to go back to acting, but maybe as a producer, maybe that kind of stuff, the money side of things, go and get your Oscar, but don't have to actually act. And I'm doing air quotes. Failed dismally. There is something else in that Queen of Pentacles, and the something else is the Princess of Wales, who very often is the Queen of Pentacles in my royal readings. Catherine the Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles. All of this hate, the hatred, I call it, the hate toward Kate, as she calls her, the Princess of Wales. Oh, the chagrin of having to admit that her marriage failed, and it's not William who's doing the running around and whatever else, a bludgeoning and burying under the parlour floor, as the rumours were going around, nasty rumours, and sorry if people find that offensive, but those were the kinds of rumours that were being spread. But in fact, that marriage is solid and stable, survived the stormy seas that it's been through recently, and the marriage that is not solid and stable is the Parkour marriage. The Queen of Pentacles is the good wife traditionally in tarot, and it's in reverse. She doesn't want to be shown up. She would then have 2 divorces under her belt that we know about, and possibly a third that we suspect, or some speculate about. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. So, dirt. We finally get to the point of this reading, the real point of this reading. What does Harry have on Meghan that might make it difficult for her to slide away? Although it looks like he doesn't care if she slides away. Anything? Does he have anything? And what I'm getting is, and this is my personal opinion, let's call it bots. We can also call it trolls. We can call it social media. Swarms, shall we call it rather than those words? Let's scratch those words and rather call it flying monkeys. Page of Swords is very social media. Tarot always adapts to circumstances, and it's adapted to the fact that we all are now on social media, or many of us are, or at least are aware of things that are going around on social media. Page of Swords is that stuff. We are told that Harry and Meghan do not have social media accounts. They're very concerned about online safety, and particularly for children. But there is great speculation that if they're not officially on social media, they might be on social media in an unofficial way, or through third parties, shall we just say it like that. And there it is. Send those flying monkeys out. There's so much going on there. Court cases, exposés, names coming out, police sitting on stuff that they won't reveal. They won't reveal names behind certain accounts, all allegedly. If you know, you know. If you don't know, not worth bothering about, but it's there in the background. That's the Page of Swords. What about Meghan? What does she, according to the cards, and just speculating, what does she have on Harry? Maybe, allegedly. Ooh, the moon. And it's in reverse. A great secrets about children. And you would think that she would be the one who would be in big, big trouble if those secrets, those alleged secrets, were to be revealed, as the moon in reverse is about revealing secrets, things that you would rather hide, shameful things that you would rather hide. But the cards are telling me that the one who would really be in trouble is Harry. And of course, there is talk that there are children around. It's always been talk. Since that Vegas trip, as far as I can recall, there have been rumors showing up in the energy here with the moon in reverse. Not only maybe those speculated about children, we don't know for sure, we can only speculate. And let's remind you that many of the royals have those kinds of rumors associated with them. The king and the queen have them. And I think Prince Philip had them as well. So it's not just, I'm not just pointing fingers at Harry in the royal family. There are all kinds of rumors about members of the royal family. So it's not just those kinds of rumors, could also be about the kids that we officially know about and are officially in the line of succession. There could be some rather scandalous stories about them, and we read about them, we speculate about them, we discuss them, the mysteries around those children very often. It could be conception type of mysteries as well as birthing kinds of mysteries, all packed into this card. Okay, after tarot came through in this reading, that's for sure. So that's my opinion, of course, as a tarot reader. Let's see who, assuming that divorce is on the cards, it looks to me that divorce is on the cards, it's on these cards anyway, who is going to be the one to make the first move? Or are we stuck? And I've got the Six of Swords and it's in reverse. It tells me that this is Harry who wants to go home. They left, Six of Swords, going away, leaving your troubles behind, going overseas. It's in reverse. Harry wants to go home. He wants to go home to the card that's sitting right next to him, the Ten of Pentacles, the royal family. He wants to get back into that safe environment. He's setting up his systems, Ace of Wands, to do just that. Of course, the doors slammed shut a long time ago. I don't think the penny has really dropped. I think he thinks that if he keeps banging on and trying to reinvent himself. They will forgive, or they won't forgive because he thinks they should be the ones to forgive, but he still seems to be quite deluded about things. That's my opinion. It's Harry who wants to leave this mess and go back home. But it looks to me as if he's biding his time and just waiting for the moment. And she is the one who's really filled with dread about this. Ten of Swords. Has failed as a wife, in my opinion. Cards, reading energy here. And has failed as a businesswoman as well, to establish her own brand, billion-dollar brand. But she's got dirt on Harry, and it's big dirt, the moon. Big dirt. Oh, that's a huge card. On this tarot table, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. So I'll leave you with that juicy tidbit. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.